Talk about MKBHD's Panels app. Initially, I wasn't expecting to make this video. I don't like jumping on the hype train to milk for content, and Marquez is the video king. How can I make a video critiquing him, even if it is about an app? But I released a Twitter thread last week sharing some of my thoughts and trying to discuss a more nuanced take on the app. And that seemed to do pretty well. Clearly you guys are open to a more nuanced take, so I figured making a video might be the best way to do that. So far, the response to MKBHD's Panels app has been pretty negative overall. There are some things that aren't so great with the app, but equally, I think a lot of takes are just dunking on the app to be negative and to jump on that hype train. So let's take a more comprehensive look. If you read my tweet thread, you're going to recognize a lot of this, but I just figured putting it all into a video would be more comprehensive. If you disagree with me, that's totally fine. You can let me know down in the comment section below. But if you do like what I have to say, consider dropping a like on this video and subscribing to the channel. When you first download the app, the tracking permissions panel makes this feel more like a website than an app, and some of them feel a little invasive, to be honest. The app collects an awful lot of data on you with the intention of tracking you across the web. This includes your location and some other sensitive stuff. Unfortunately, it does give the impression that the app is heavy on data collection with the intention of selling it onwards, which may or may not be the case. I'm interested to see how Marquez handles this and what the changes are that are being implemented, but for now, these permission requests are still in the app. When you actually start using the app, you'll notice that the in-app animations are really well done. These are well designed and they flow well when you're using the application. I like that you can pick artists at the start that you like, with the intention of personalizing your feed a little bit more. After you set up your feed in your account, you'll see that some artists have wallpaper packs for sale. This is a really good idea for people that don't want to subscribe to the premium plan, which we'll get into, and it does give artists another opportunity for monetization. Now, watching 2 ads to download an SD wallpaper feels like a big ask, which is being echoed online. I understand the need for apps, especially in one that's free, and the double off of these ads is likely because they don't really give the best payouts. But this does give a net overall negative experience for the user. Reducing the number of ads or removing them entirely at some point, like Unsplash or other websites, would give a more positive user experience. This is just a quick note during the edit. It looks like Marquez has already started to implement some of these features and changes he mentioned. For example, you now only need to watch one ad to unlock an SD wallpaper, so it looks like it's a good step in the right direction. The subscription price is $50 a year. Personally, I don't think this is quite as outrageous as some people believe. It's an annual charge, not a monthly charge, and I believe there's been some misunderstanding there. But I also do understand the disconnect between users. At the moment, this subscription lets you download unlimited HD wallpapers. That's pretty much it. It feels like there should be more on offer. The subscription method is a great way to support the app, and Marquez promises there's more to come, but the asking price might be a little higher so early on. For example, if by subscribing you got access to 4K wallpapers compared to HD on the free plan, that might be a more compelling option. Lots of people are even questioning the need for a wallpaper app when you can download wallpapers from Pinterest or Unsplash. Wallpaper apps do have their place, and they're more creator focused, which seems to be the intention Marquez has behind Panels. Artists get a greater revenue split than they otherwise would, and the curation angle ensures a certain level of quality, i.e. you're paying more for a premium collection and for fairer artist treatment. Going back to using the app, the touch targets for certain elements, especially the back arrow, I've found seem a little bit finicky. This is likely a bug or something that can be improved later on in development, but I did think that it's worth mentioning. Overall, for a wallpapers app, Panels actually offers a pretty solid UI. The ads and subscription pricing may need some further thought to improve the user experience. People aren't happy about that, but from Marquez's responses on Twitter, he is listening to the feedback and he is going to take action. Cutting down the number of ads on the free tier and either offering more features or lowering the price of the subscription are going to make this more compelling. Seeing creators branch out into products is interesting, specifically on the software side. Software is hard, so it's understandable that things might not be quite right at first, but the MKBHD brand also carries a certain reputation of high quality, so I understand why people are a little bit frustrated. Thankfully, it seems like Marquez has heard this feedback, he's taken it on board, and the Panels app is going to get better. With a little bit of improvement, I think Panels could be a pretty solid pick of a wallpaper app if you were looking to use one. So hopefully you appreciate having a bit more of a nuanced take on Marquez's Panels wallpaper app. I'm probably not going to stick to reviewing software and go with the hardware option, but I just wanted to discuss this since I'd already shared some thoughts and you guys seemed interested. If you just drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more, we'll be back to our regularly scheduled programming soon. See you in the next one.